Happy New Year to you, darling. Thank you so much for being here and holding the fort whilst I was away.
Yes.
Moments ago, I think just before we got on air, I had a whole blowout. You know when you blow your nose and it's all over
And
the
it's
place?
nasty.
Oh my goodness. it was terrible. Thank God that we're off
going
air.
around.
Oh Jesus. It's been bad. But I think we should talk about the flu that's going around
we need
too.
to talk about
and it
it.
looks like everything that you do doesn't work.
Yeah.
The
You
ginger,
just
the
have to go through
cinnamon,
it.
the lemon, the honey, everything you're doing is not working. The conditions out there are really, really harsh.
It's the weather.
Yeah.
It's the weather.
The
and
conditions
so
out there
a lot of
are
people
harsh.
have the flu.
Yeah.
And yes, you'd have to wait it out.
It's so uncomfortable.
If you don't have it, like me, I didn't get it, but a lot
Thankfully.
of the people in my life got it.
Yeah.
So you want to keep boosting your immune system, keep the vitamin C and zinc going, drink a
right?
lot of water, stay hydrated,
Yeah.
fruits and vegetables, sleep well, and the flu is an immune system problem.
Exactly.
So if you're able to, I mean, you can't always beat it, but if you're able to keep your immune system well boosted and up, you should be able to fight it well and also keep active. And like Cookie said, we started a new year and a lot of us ate all sorts of things. Cake. Look, I'll tell you a secret. This morning...
You ate cake before coming?
No. So on Sunday, I usually decide what I'm going to wear throughout the week, and I lay them all out. And so I plan for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Right.
This morning, what I had planned to wear was a very form-fitting dress, and it didn't fit.
Oh my goodness, you've been
I'm
overeating.
coming. So I had to try on about 4 clothes before finding something to wear this morning. That tells me that I ate way too much over the holidays. I did indulge because I was working a lot.
Okay.
And so I was stressed.
Yeah.
And I tend to eat a lot.
Oh, wow.
And so if you're like me and you ate all the cake and the fizzy drinks and a lot of carbohydrates and wache.
And the champagne. And the champagne.
If you're like me, you had that problem. Well, we're starting a new year, and most people tend to start weird diets at the beginning of a new year. Detoxing, fat diets, odd intermittent fasting hours,
Exactly.
fruit cleanse and juice cleanse and water fast. And well, a lot of these diets, as we have come to know them, we are not able to sustain them over the long period. And so you start very hurriedly in January, and in the second week, you fall off and then go back to eating again. And before you know it, it's Valentine's and you're eating all the chocolates. And by March, you hate your body or you hate how you have treated your body.
Yeah.
And so this year, we want to do things differently. We want to start properly. We want to talk about healthy, sustainable diets that you can be on. And when I say diet, I don't mean you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to gain weight. I just mean what you're eating. So staying on a healthy diet from the start of the year to the end of the year, which is also sustainable, not those ones that you start and suddenly you're not able to continue. So I'm really looking forward to the conversation with the dietitian. I think we will also have a conversation subsequently with a fitness instructor so that all of you who have suddenly gone to sign up for the gym, your gym subscriptions, in the beginning of the year, gyms make so much money because the subscriptions go high.
Yeah.
Last year, a couple of gyms in the United States of America refused to sign on new people in the month of January.
They just won't continue.
Because they just won't continue, and the gyms take your money and then nothing happens. So this year, we're starting well. Today, we're talking about our diet. Tomorrow or on Friday, we'll talk about our fitness. And then we've talked about our money already. Now we'll talk about our diet. And as we go, we'll have conversations which will help us
talking about many
start
things.
the year well.
Yes.
Yeah.
But another good news is today is Roland Walker's birthday.
And so he's hiding.
I wonder where Roland is.
That he would not come to work today.
What did you promise him any maltreatment or anything?
He doesn't want pressure. He doesn't want birthday pressure.
Are you kidding?
I mean, we talked about this, that Oliver is Roland's birthday tomorrow. At first, he thought we didn't know, right?
Maybe
so he was
he's
trying
just
to hide.
playing. Maybe he will show up.
Yeah.
Because
so
there's no way. There's no way. I don't know what we are going to do with the cake, with the pizza, and everything else.
We are going to eat it. That's a good idea.
On his behalf.
That's a good idea. We will eat it.
Papa Ro, happy
birthday
birthday to you. Such a great guy.
Yeah.
Such a great guy. Listen, before we come on air in the mornings, it's a torture for Na, Bella, and I. It's crazy all the time. Roland is the only human being I know who could stare at you and make sure that you know that he's staring.
You know what
and
he was
just
doing
keep
to me
staring.
yesterday on the show? While we were on air. I think at the time I was talking to Ifwe Jonu.
Okay.
Our singathon contender.
Right.
he was sitting next to me. So yesterday we had a band on the show, and then we were in this corner. He was sitting next to me. He was looking at me like,
yeah. And Roland,
he did that for more than 5 minutes.
So that's a gaze, right? Like you're gazing at somebody. Roland could literally gaze at you continuously for 5 minutes, not saying anything to you, and he knows that you know that he's gazing at you, and he just doesn't care. It's amazing. I don't know where he's from, but he's such a superhuman being.
He turns 45 today.
Today?
Yeah, he turns 45 today. So happy 45th, Roland Walker. We love you so much, or at least we are trying, in spite of everything.
King of sarcasm.
We wish you a very happy birthday, and we'll eat your cake on your behalf, and we hope that you get cake at home. And even though you say that you have an emergency, we know that the emergency you have this morning is the fear. The fear of being celebrated. Is there a phobia like that?
I think
like fear
so.
of heights,
Yeah,
there's a fear of being celebrated, which Roland Walker has.
Yeah, there is.
But what you should know is that the cake is not perishable. At least not within the next 3 days.
I know, right?
So tomorrow we shall be here.
Birthday and birthday messages,
celebrate.
yes, we will celebrate. But birthday messages are pouring in already from our Facebook for Roland Walker. Ohema Abana Ejewa says, happy birthday, Roland Walker. And another one, did I see? Okay, Money's birthday wish hasn't come yet. So all the fans of Roland, we are on Facebook checking the messages. If you do really love Roland, as you say, we are waiting for all your messages. Let us know what you want to say to Roland on his special birthday today. Kinson Bisnab Asimiga says, happy birthday to Roland Walker. Sends a lot of presents and says cheers to you as
we want physical presents.
Emmanuel Ampoma, I know, right? Emmanuel Ampoma says, oh, happy birthday, Roland Walker. You are such a great mentor to some of us. Sule Nantogma. I love that surname so much. I had a classmate called Nantogma. Happy birthday, Sule. So Swale, actually. Swale and Nantogma says, happy birthday to my friend Roland Walker. So keep your messages coming. It is a special, special, special day today. We get to celebrate such a rare character here on TV3 New Day. So we take a break now. When we come back, we'll read a lot more of your messages for Roland Walker. And we'll also activate the phone lines. We need to pick your mind on a few things this morning. When we come back, we'll let you know. It is TV3 New Day. Welcome back, welcome back. It is TV3 New Day with me, Cookie, and of course, Nashoko is also here this morning. Now, I need to pick your mind on something.
Okay.
So we're going to be speaking to a gentleman, Dela, this morning. He's a nurse and a makeup artist also. I saw his application that he wrote to the Guinness World Book of Records, applying that he wanted to contend as the fastest applicator of lipsticks in 30 seconds.
Have you tried it?
I want to speak. I even want to understand it, to think that I could try it. So what? He's going to be testing different types of lipsticks.
I wonder.
Clean them, apply, clean, apply, clean, apply.
You actually can apply your lipstick in 30 seconds.
Right.
You can. So I also wonder what the category definition is. Because it's literally this.
Right.
So that's like, yeah.
So do this clean, do this
so
clean.
I wonder,
we are going to be finding out.
Yeah.
But what do you make of this whole craze that's going around?
The ton.
I've seen that, yes. I've seen somebody says that he's going to do a sleepathon. We've seen the cookathon, the singathons already. So somebody says he's going to do a sleepathon. I've seen a drive-a-thon somewhere too. I wonder how somebody can drive for a week, 7 days straight with no sleep. Is it possible?
Where is he going?
I mean, some people just went to London, but they did many stops
Yes.
and slept over in many places.
Plenty.
But let's just say that you want to take a trip to America. You want to drive to America for a week with no sleep. Is it possible?
It's actually dangerous.
Anyway, so that's what we want to discuss this morning. We are activating the phone line so you get to call us. What do you actually make of the whole craze about breaking world records? There's so many thorns going out there. Now, I need you to call me. If you were to attempt any thorn at all, which one would you attempt? And what do you also make of the craze of all the thorns and thorns and thorns going around? But when is the Guinness Book of Records going to come out with the final collation of Asantua Singathon?
It takes time. For Hilda Bassey, it took about 3 weeks, if I recall correctly. So we just have to wait it out. But, you know, I read a post yesterday on Facebook, I think it was by F.A. Planche, and I sort of agreed with what she said. So she was talking about how long it takes before another person should be allowed to break a record. So if a person goes out of their way, trains, stays up all night, many nights, for example, if one to break a world record, the Guinness World Book of Records should allow some time to lapse before they give another person the opportunity to attempt breaking the record, so that it will mean something. You know,
but the back to back.
So when it's back to back like that, it becomes common, and you know when something becomes common, it loses value. Its value.
Yeah, it loses value.
So for example, Hilda Bassey's attempt to break the record for cooking, not long after someone else broke the record, and you remember we all wondered, oh my goodness, so why so soon?
Exactly.
Now, Ifwa has done this big thing. Okay, if Guinness comes to say that she has broken the record, we would hope that she can hold the title for some time.
For a little bit, you know, so enjoy her glory.
Yes, it means something to us as Ghanaians and to her in particular. Before someone else breaks it. So that's a concern that I share. And I feel that they should let us know really how long a person can hold the record for. Or they should actually stipulate a time for us to all, you know that, well, if I break a record, I can keep it for a year at least before someone else breaks it. But I think we have a caller on the line.
Yeah, we do.
Already.
We have a caller.
Hello?
Hello. I think we are re-establishing contact with the caller. But I'm told that if it's in the same sphere, if it's cooking, so if there's a cookathon, after let's just say that Hilda Bassey's cookathon took place like 3 months ago. Yes, you're supposed to allow yourself 90 days or 3 months before you can embark. Another person embark on, very short, on a cookathon. But then if it's singing, just like Ifwa has done, then it means that Our Lady in Tamale can also go ahead and have a cookathon because it's different spheres.
Yes.
It's not the same.
Yes.
It's not the same.
So what I'm saying is that if I break a particular record,
we should wait for like 6 months,
I should be able to hold it for a year.
Yeah, before somebody else is allowed to attempt it.
Otherwise, then it becomes just too common, and then the value.
I get you.
Yeah, it just kind of dips a bit for me.
I get you.
There was a time when we weren't hearing a lot about these record-breaking attempts.
Yeah, and we went every time we heard about it, especially for Hilda. But it looks like it's becoming a trend, a common trend right now. So just like you rightly said, it may lose its value over time. But anyway, we have a caller from Wale Wale. Is this Seidu from Wale Wale? Seidu, yayade.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. How are you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you all.
All right,
Good morning
Seidu.
to you, Na. Good morning to you, Bella. And happy birthday to Roland.
I'm sure he's listening wherever he is.
Thank you. What I have to share is you people are doing great work for Mother Ghana, and I would urge that you continue with it. And may the good Lord bless you all for the good work that you are doing for us.
Amen.
That's what I have for you. Happy birthday to Roland again. Good morning.
Oh, that's all? Okay. Thank you very much for your well wishes. We're hoping that you will comment on the Singathon and the cookathons, all the attempts by all our friends and families across the world this morning. You don't have anything to say about that one?
No, what I have to say is my sister is still on the process. I pray that she succeeds. The verdict comes and she's able to break the record.
Okay.
That is what I have to say.
Okay.
For that.
All right, Seidu, we appreciate your time this morning. Have a very, very happy New Year as well. Anyway, you get to call us as well. Share your thoughts with us. What do you make of all these attempts around the world, especially in Africa and here in Ghana? The people are seeking to break Guinness World Records. This morning, we are going to be speaking to a gentleman. He's a nurse and a makeup artist as well. Well, he says that his application to apply lipsticks in 30 seconds, he's going to be explaining that to us later on the show. But we also just want you to tell us what you make of all these attempts by people across the world, especially here in Ghana. Sing-a-thon, cook-a-thon, sleep-a-thon,
I watched a video
speak-a-thon,
of a girl who's hugging a tree.
For how long?
I'm not sure how many hours she's trying to clock, but by the time I watched it, she had clocked over 1.5 days at the time.
Just hugging
so
a
she's
tree.
hugging the tree. It's her tree hugging attempt. So there are various. I see that you can pretty much do anything, which can blow the minds of the people of the world in any category. So she's hugging a tree. Someone's cooking, someone's singing, someone's applying a lipstick, someone wants to drive, someone wants to sleep. So basically,
I've seen someone who posted that he wants to watch 50 movies on Netflix for 7 days or 5 days or so, non-stop, no sleep at all. There's a caller.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, good morning. What's your name?
My name is Ralph. I'm calling from Skintek area.
Ralph, you're welcome to the show.
Yeah, you know something.
Tell me something.
You know what Ghanaians say? When someone does something, then the person, everybody will be following that steps.
It's inspiration.
Yeah, because you know that once if there's no job in Ghana, if there's job in Ghana, nobody will waste time to go and say that it's going to be 5 days, 1 week. But you can make the money 1 day, pay on your account.
This is not. It's not a Ghanaian challenge. It's a world challenge, and people around the world do it.
But you know, our African leaders, they are failed. We are not doing politics, so.
The connection just dropped. Yes.
His last words were what?
He said we're fake.
Oh,
yeah.
I wish he stayed on the line to explain.
The connection.
Yes, I wish he stayed on the line to explain exactly what he meant by that. But anyway, he says there are no jobs. That's why we are attempting all these records. Oh, we are bored?
He says there are no jobs, and that if there were jobs, why would one person want to sing for 5 days non-stop if she had something to do? But
But Asantwa wasn't unemployed when she attempted the record, right?
None of the people so far who have attempted the records are unemployed. Yeah. And going on this challenge does not mean that you have nothing else to do. In fact, when we spoke to Asantwa yesterday, and after interviewing a lot of women who were at her sing-a-thon, this journey that she embarked on has inspired a lot of young women. Right. One of the girls I spoke to said that she's always found reasons not to do things in her line of her career and then also in school. Okay. She always has an excuse. Okay. But after watching Asantwa, she began to question herself.
Why not?
If a woman who has 3 children can come and sit in this box for 5 days to sing,
what's the excuse?
Then what's my excuse? And so it has changed her worldview. Right. And I think that these are the stories we want to hear. It's very inspiring.
Right.
It's very inspiring.
Ezekiel. Oh, is it Ezekiel or Ralph? Hi, good morning. Tell us, which one is this, Ralph or Ezekiel?
Ezekiel.
Hello, good morning. Ezekiel, can you hear us? Good morning. Hello. I'm not sure. Oh, yes, you're here. Ezekiel, where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Garu.
From where?
Garu.
Garu.
Okay, let's hear you.
You there?
Let's hear you, please.
Hello?
Ezekiel, we can hear you. If you can hear us, kindly speak up.
Yeah, I want to share my thought on your discussion.
Okay.
Yeah, so if I'm given the opportunity, I would like to read the Bible within 3 days, from Genesis to Revelation.
Wow. Now, are you listening to that? You want to read the Bible in 3 days?
Out loud or?
Genesis to Revelation in 3 days. So no sleep at all. You only take your 5 minutes break an hour according to the rules and regulations of Guinness or maybe after every 4 hours you take 20 minutes break. Is that what you want to do?
Please ask him. Wait, Ezekiel, let me ask you. Are you going to read it out loud?
Am I going to?
Are you going to read it out loud?
I'm sure.
Yes.
Wow.
In 3 days?
Yes.
Have you attempted this before?
Yes.
And you were able to do it? Ezekiel? Okay, I think Ezekiel is still practicing. So he will let us know.
But I think it's doable though.
What?
Yeah, reading, I mean, from Genesis to Revelation
Out loud.
3 days,
In
out
3
loud
days.
in 3 days, yeah. Wow. But if Ifua was singing
It's
or sang
entertaining.
for 5...
But you know, when you read, maybe the Holy Spirit will give you the power, the capacity to keep going.
I'm sure it's doable.
But you know, singing is difficult, but it's entertaining.
Yeah.
And then the audience also spur you on with the clapping and the jama and so on. Reading the Bible, on the other hand.
But you know what came to mind?
What?
What if he reads it with some characterization? I mean, we are actors. So it's like when you're reading your lines and you're characterizing. So just imagine him reading and
acting it out.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God.
That's slow. You see, if you read like that,
I mean, do 3
who
days.
do 3 days? I was so excited. At the beginning was the Word was with God, the Word was God. We should probably ask him which language he's going to read in, because if you read it in Chi or Ga, it's actually more entertaining, to read.
But I love to listen to people read the Bible in Chi.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's another caller on the line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, we can hear you. Can you please speak up? Let's know your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Alice. I'm calling from Aflao.
Alice, Wezo. Talk to us this morning.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you,
And
Alice.
happy birthday to Roland too.
We'll let him know. But Alice, please, this is 2024. When you call us here on TV3 New Day, don't speak to us or don't listen to us through the TV sets, because I see there's a delay. Please listen to us through your phone's device so that there can be smooth communication between us.
Hello.
Alice, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, so please go ahead with your submission.
Okay, I want to go on I'm a baker and I want to go on the bake platform.
You want to what?
Hello?
Alice, I didn't hear you. Okay, I couldn't. She said she wanted to do something.
Yeah,
I didn't quite hear the challenge. And please, when you call us, make sure you speak to us through the phone. Please stop speaking to us or communicating with us through the TV sets, because you want to listen to what we are saying before you respond on the TV. Unfortunately, that does not work and it gives us bad feedback. So please, when you call us, listen to us or talk to us through your phone's device. But at this point, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll continue with our discussion here in studio.